Maria Valado, seeking a 2-year term seat on the Bayonne Board of Education, says her 22 years in elementary education can make the board stronger.
I have been advocating for children for 22 years and for parents. My expertise in the field of education will be valuable to the board in coming up with solutions for many of the problems in our schools and that our parents have with our schools. If I come on board to the board, what I would bring is a vast knowledge of elementary education and years of experience of dealing in the classroom with initiatives that were sent down by boards that sometimes don't translate as well into the classrooms. I have that perspective to see what might not transfer as well into the classroom because I have been doing it for so many years. I find that elementary education is the foundation of any child, and we need to have a very strong elementary program in Bayonne, well, stronger than it is. I have a master's degree in urban education, and I'm a parent as well as a taxpayer in the city of Bayonne. I have experience from pre-K 4 through 7th grade. I've also taught as a bilingual teacher, so I understand the issues bilingual children and parents and teachers face on a daily basis. I was also a general ed teacher for inclusion classroom. And I understand the dilemmas that parents with special needs children face daily. Also, I want the board to be more transparent and open. I want to be able to invite parents, the stakeholders of the city, the parents, the teachers, the community leaders, business owners, to come in and be in board meetings in order to have their opinions voiced on certain topics before important votes are made that will affect the whole district. Also, I have no family working for the school board, therefore I have no conflicts when it comes to voting on teachers' contracts. Our teachers really need a contract. We have superb teachers in the city, and we are losing them to other districts because of the lack of contract. A teacher puts her life goals on hold when a contract does not come through because the pay is stopped. They're frozen at the salary where the contract ended. If we have young teachers that are looking to start families, buy homes, all these things are put on hold for them until their contract is renegotiated and they are moved on their steps. So it is very important to make sure that our teachers have a strong contract that shows how much we appreciate them in the city of Bayonne. Now, negotiations should be taking place every week, and if that's not enough, then every other day, because this is of the utmost importance. We do not want to lose any more of our great teachers that we have, highly qualified teachers that we have in this city, to other cities. We're all fighting, the whole state fights for the same pool of teachers. We want to make sure that we get the best in Bayonne. The next thing I would also be pushing for is that our money is spent well, that we have a budget that really spends the money from the city, from our taxpayers, in a smart way that is most effective in our student success. Also, I would be pushing to make sure that our elementary schools aren't forgotten and that more programs, initiatives are being brought to our primary grades and elementary grades, because like I said, that is the foundation of education. The PARCC exams have caused a lot of conflict between parents and educators. As an educator for 22 years, there has always been standardized testing. What we need to push the state to do, or hope the state will do, is reevaluate the PARCC exam and see if there is another alternative our children in the state of New Jersey can take. It's one of the biggest challenges facing all school districts is preparing our children to be problem solvers and thinkers of tomorrow, to be able to compete in a globalized economy. Our children no longer will be competing against their classmate in the classroom only. They're competing for jobs against children all over the world. Another problem that is facing the board, a great problem that's coming up for the board, is choosing a superintendent, dealing with any school funding cuts that will come from the state. With our already tight budget in the city, that is a challenge that we have to face, that the board will have to face.
There are 3 3-year term seats and 1 2-year term seat up for grabs in November 8th, with a total of 12 candidates running. Hudson County View, the eye of the community.